My name is Mallory and I am a sophomore at Western Kentucky University. And the biggest thing that I've overcome in my life is going through my parents' divorce when I was in middle school. My relationships has changed with my parents. That I feel like I've gotten a lot closer with my mom since it's just me and her sometimes, and then with my brother, but he's older, so he's kind of gone out of the house. But then with my dad, I feel like I do not share as much with him and stuff, and that it's kind of just distance and stuff. My relationship with my brother is not very close. We don't really talk unless we need to. Throughout high school, he's been a grade above me, so usually I take the role of making sure he's up and ready to go and stuff because he's not one to initiate that. We don't really have that close of relationship, even though we would go to our parents' house at the same times, but we don't really talk much. A couple years after my parents got divorced, my mom started to date my now stepdad, and him and my relationship are much different than like me and my dad's relationship. He's more open about stuff and everything. I feel like I don't have to be on all the time around him and stuff like that. And he's a very caring person and stuff. And then with my dad, it's more of a closed off relationship. And like I always feel like I have to, be paying attention to what I'm saying and like always walking on glass around him and stuff like that. So it's much different relationship, and it's nice to have a change when I go over to my mom's. In high school, the divorce affected me because most of my friends, their parents weren't divorced, so it was tough going over to their houses and seeing their families and stuff all together and then like going back and forth between my parents, because the arrangement that like my parents had were every 2 days I would like be with one of them. So them living so close together, I would literally be living out of a suitcase. I would go back on Monday, Tuesday with mom, Wednesday, Thursday with dad, and then the weekend with mom, and then a repeat and stuff like that. So it never really felt like one place was my own. It was just hard going back and forth without like being in one place for too long. Looking back on my parents' divorce, I think it was for the better because they're now both with people that they care about, and I think it has worked out. And with me, we've gotten a lot better on a schedule where I don't feel like I always have to be with one parent or the other, and I feel bad if I'm not with one when I should be. In the end, it was a good thing that they did get separated and that they just weren't happy together, and I'm glad that they have found happiness and that it has worked out with me too, because I both like the people that they're with and the 8 kids that come along.